Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, and today I am joined with
John. How's it going, everybody?
We are excited to be here. Hopefully, you guys had a great week behind you. Now it's Friday. You can relax and enjoy the weekend, and we're going to be streaming to you live all day long, hoping to give out some cash to you guys. And we're going to be streaming to you on all of those Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and even Twitch. Our channel names are MegaSota on both those for you guys.
Some awesome stuff, but we have been sending out some new Pilot TVs to a lot of really cool locations, and they include JJ's Bowl, the Dugout and Grill in Bethel, and Patriot Lanes. Those are the top 3 new locations getting some Pilot TVs.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting stuff. But we got a lot of jackpots on our watch list today, guys.
Ooh.
We are stacked full, and we got a lot of progressives that you guys are going to be wanting to come out for. And we get kickstarted off with that TwinsBingo. They're 25-cent cards like always, and we have over $18,451 on the line, 52 balls or less. It's going to be a great one, and we're going to be trying to give it out today.
Awesome stuff. Still to come out from 12 to 1 for those games of TwinsBingo. But right afterwards, from 1 to 4 p.m., we have the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. And starting it off is that minor jackpot. It's looking really good. It's at $87.44 to start off the games. It's at 56 balls or less. And then obviously, once it clicks up to $100 or more, it gets up to 60 balls or less to win. And finally, once it reaches $150 or over that amount, it will cap off at 64 balls or less to win. But right after the minor jackpot and maybe even that major jackpot, but the one we're focusing in on is the mega jackpot for the 25-cent edition. It's looking crazy. It's at $34,721 and 51 balls or less to win. It's getting crazy out there.
Absolutely. You guys definitely need to be coming out for the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. We have those great progressives on the line, but if you guys stick around past 4 p.m., that's when we're going to be jumping into the 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, and that minor is on our jackpot to watch list today, as well as it's already at $193. 56 balls or less. It only needs about $7 more before that ball count is going to be increasing to 60 balls or less. But you guys know the drill. Once it hits 300, it'll cap off at 64 balls or less. Well, that cash will continue to grow until it gets in your pocket. It's going to be a great one today during that happy hour show.
Oh, 100%. But right after the happy hour broadcast from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight, we got the Skull Bingo $1 cards. It's looking really good on that coverall jackpot, especially it's at $52,445 and 50 balls or less to win. So you'll definitely want to come out from 6 to 10 for those Skull Bingo cards.
Absolutely. And let's take a peek. There wasn't any jackpot winners yesterday.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, nicely done to all those progressives that we have on the line for today, because we will definitely be giving out some cash for you guys. But if you guys want to check out the E-Tab side of things, then you guys should definitely go check out Later Gator. It's the latest E-Tab we've released for you guys. It's an awesome one. Check out that Gator bait bonus round where you pick what bait you want to set out, wait for the biggest gator, shoot it, and get the biggest prize possible. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, 100%. But we do have a lot of stuff going on in today's weather over in Edina, Minnesota. That's what it was. I remembered it because of one of the segments we had one time on hard to pronounce Minnesota town names. But starting it off for today, we got a mix of clouds and sun happening with a high of 92 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be blowing south at 10 to 20 miles per hour.
Absolutely. But you guys should be expecting a few showers and maybe even some possible thunderstorms developing after midnight tonight. Potentially even some severe thunderstorms. Definitely be looking out for that, as that chance of rain is at about 80%, but it's only going to be cooling off to about 70 degrees. So that humidity is going to be high one at about 62% for you guys. Definitely be prepared for that.
Oh yeah, 100%. But we do have a lot of stuff to get into for today, because we start off every single bingo day with 10 games of TwinsBingo, the 25-cent edition. We play it from 12 to 1 every day, and today you can get a chance at over $18,451 and 52 balls or less, as it always is. But, of course, involving TwinsBingo, we always are battling for the Twiking zone. It's what you guys are earning points for during that time. And, of course, for the other half of the year when it's Vikings Bingo. But the players are actually looking pretty crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have too many shakeups happening, just a lot of point totals being upped. Let's see, what's the closest race we got going? I think actually might be in 10th and 9th place.
Yep.
Between Puba over at Meister's Bar and Grill and Dago 11 over at Polar Lounge. right on the cusp of the standings. Well, Puba has 121,000 points. Doggo has 2,000 more with 123,000 points.
Yeah, that can be easily made up in a single lunchtime, and so definitely have to come out if they want to solidify those standings, as we officially are in the week marker to the end of season 11. In just 7 days, it's going to be July 1st, so we are in the home stretch, people. You guys definitely need to come out and try your hand at some of these games if you're competing in our top 10s.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, that was the closest race going on, and everyone else has stayed pretty solidified in their spots from yesterday. So we're starting off with our third place spot. Mikey wins over in Steve-O's with Mikey wins over at Steve-O's, who sits with 225,000 points. Second place is Simbob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 231,000. While in first place, we have Scrub Eye dominating these standings at VFW Blaine with 322,000 points so far.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to the players in those standings. But these location standings is kind of the same thing going on. A lot of people up in their point totals, but we do have one pretty sizable shakeup happening inside of the top three. But other than that, I mean, let's see, I'll highlight this little snippet right here. 7th to 5th place is all very, very close. I mean, it's going from 301,000 points to 319,000 points. Corner Bar and Goodhue has 301. Eagles Rochester has 309,000 points, kind of falling between them. And our place on 3rd and Faribault is 319,000 points. They're all pretty close. I could see a lot of that shaking up.
Absolutely. That could easily be made up in a week span of lunchtime shows. Come on, guys. That could definitely be done. Other than that, our top three did have our biggest shakeups happening there, as now in third place is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 566,000, while American Legion Fridley is continuing to just completely get those points needed in this tail end of season 11. They are officially in second place. Now they sit with 590,000 points. That is a huge leap up over Corky's Bar in South Haven, but not really any rivals for this first place spot, as VFW Spring Lake Park is sitting with a whopping 982,000 points. We're looking to see them get in that 1 million point club by the end of the season 11.
Oh yeah, 100%. These players and locations have been record setting this season, so definitely good job to you guys, and we'll have to wait and see if VFW Spring Lake Park can make it to the million point club.
Only about 18,000 points now.
Very true, pretty close, but we do have a lot of other stuff going on outside of our bingo games, including mostly our E-Tab games. We have a lot of awesome ones. We here at Pilot Games have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games that you guys can get into. You can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well. And what is your favorite E-Tab like right now?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Okay.
I honestly might have to say Later Gator.
Later Gator is fun. I do
really
like
fun
it.
one.
It has those new updated graphics and some new like themes and stuff. I like it. I think mine is probably gonna have to be. I think I'm gonna give it to Penguin Palooza. It's been a whole lot of Penguin Palooza recently. I don't know why. But yeah, definitely let us know maybe what your favorite E-Type game is, and we will send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck, especially during the Twins broadcast and the Happy Hour broadcast. That we definitely recommend you guys to check in with us during those times. But right after, we have Twins Bingo from 12 to 1. We have the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition from 1 to 4 p.m. And during that time, we got a lot of awesome prizes geared up for today. Starting it off with that minor jackpot, it's at $87.44 and 56 balls or less to win. We got that major jackpot at $2,841 and 50 balls or less to win. And the mega jackpot's looking really good today. It's at $34,721 and 51 balls or less to win. And of course, you can get chances at those games during the time slot from 1 to 4 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
But right after that, we have what we love doing every day. It's our happy hour broadcast.
Absolutely, and that runs from 4 o'clock all the way till 6 p.m. for you guys each and every day. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys will have Will and John back. No, who is it?
I think
it's Ian and you, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Oh, yes. It's going to be Ian and John with you guys live for our happy hour show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And right at 4 p.m., that's when you can expect that first round of Lucky 4 Bingo. We have over $20,000 on the line in that game. Take it home in those lucky couple numbers, and you're starting your weekend off right. If not, don't worry. You guys will have a second opportunity right at 6 p.m. to try for that over $20,000 jackpot as well. But right in the middle of those are the 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter that we are starting out the day with that minor already already at $193, 56 balls or less. That major at $12,295, 50 balls or less, and that mega at $100,000, 45 balls or less.
Definitely some nice prizes during Skull Bingo tonight. Definitely tune in and play some of those games. But we do have oh, no, not Skull Bingo. Was that Skull Bingo?
No, this is the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
Yeah, no, I know. I was talking about Skull Bingo for some reason. I just have that mega in my mind. It's like crazy. But we do have a lot of stuff going on in Jackpot Hunter tonight. Definitely that miner is really good. But the standings are looking crazy. We have some ties that were just broken up yesterday. We have some new people switching spots and a lot of people up in their point totals as well. It's been craziness. But I do want to take today. Kimmy and 2A Girl did switch. They totally broke up that tie yesterday. It was craziness. Kimmy fell back to 7th place. Only 1,000 points behind 2A Girl now.
It's crazy to see, but we did have another tie being formed up as Brother Nate kicked out Brother Nat just yesterday. Now formed up a tie with Lars. Craziness is happening in the back end of these standings as well, as Brother Nate is now tied up with 60,000 points with Lars in 9th place. Right ahead of him, Kev at the Deer Stand, only 1,000 points separating them, and then we jump right into that craziness with Kimmy and 2A Girl now, but that doesn't stop where the shakeups are.
Oh yeah, 100%. I didn't even see the Brother Nate thing. Wow, nice job to Brother Nate. But in 5th place, we have Elsa dropping back to 4th. Now they have 69,000 points over Titan Sports Saloon. 4th place is now Crazy Kid over at VFW Columbia Heights with 75,000 points.
Yeah, officially in that 75,000 point club as well, which is really exciting to see. But other than that, those were all of our shakeups. Our top 3 are the only spots that stayed really solidified. And in 3rd place, we sit with Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. 2nd place is Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 147,000 points. Then in 1st place, we have Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 151,000 points. I'm looking to see if Bull could potentially close up that gap before the end of the season 11.
Oh, I could definitely see that happening, to be honest. He's getting really close now. I mean, only within 4,000. Bobo definitely better be checking the rearview mirror because he is coming up fast.
Absolutely.
But those location standings, they are looking pretty crazy too. We have a newcomer in 10th place. It's Shady's Railside and Rice. They have 108,000 points now. But it looks like, what? Is that a tie being broken up?
There's a tie getting broken up, and one of those players and the locations in that tie got pushed into another tie.
Ooh.
It was Anamia Vets Club in Anamia and Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. They were originally tied up in 7th place. Now Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 is a solo in 8th place with 124,000, while Anamia Vets Club got moved out of that tie right into another one. Now with Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd, they both have 127,000 points.
Oh, definitely some crazy stuff. Nice job to Anamia Vets Club, though. Maybe you can keep it going and get into the top 5. But for now, the top 5 is still the same. I mean, 5th place, Riverboat Depot and Sartell, 131,000 points. Not too far ahead of that tie, though. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, 152,000 points. But the top 3 is pretty far away from everybody else. Starting it off in the top 3 is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. They have 236,000 points. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 304,000 points. And 1st place in the next point club as well is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 415,000 points.
That's pretty exciting to see. I think it's hilarious that each of our 3 top locations are in a different 100,000s worth of point classes from each other. It's insane to see. It's been such an exciting season 11, and I can't wait to see the totals that all these locations are going to end off with. But after you guys end that 2nd round of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m., that's when you guys are going to get those full 4 hours of Skull Bingo, the $1 edition, from 6 all the way till 10 p.m. It's a lot of fun. We're starting out with that line prize at $251, 10 balls or less. That large frame at $5,039, 43 balls or less. And this coverall prize that I know you all will be coming out for, $52,445, 50 balls or less. You definitely want to be there.
Oh, 100%. But we usually have a little bit of PGL action, interrupting them a couple times throughout the week. And we always have MegaSota Game Night starting at 6:40 every Tuesday. And it's some awesome stuff. We have a lot of awesome PGL games during that time, including an extra chance at the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. So if we end up leaving on any good prizes after the happy hour broadcast, it's definitely another good chance at one of those games. But at the end of the night, we have a game of Jackpot Jungle to get into. It's the little finale because on that coverall prize at 54 balls or less to win, you could get $18,795 before anybody else gets enrolled into the game. So definitely come out during MegaSota game night every Tuesday. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And it's your only chance to see Tony and Nikki. So, I mean, why not come out? It's your only chance of the week. You got to be there. But if you guys missed that night, don't worry. You'll have another opportunity at earning some PGL points. The final ones of Season 11. It's the final 2 PGL nights. I just realized that. And so definitely come out for MegaSota game night. It's the final one of Season 11. And then on Wednesday, we have TwinsWinsDay.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And so the next one after next week, it's going to be this first one of Season 12. And so that's going to be insane. But you guys need to come out. And on TwinsWinsDay, that happens from 7 o'clock all the way till 9 p.m. every single Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have tournament-style games. We even have a high-low game where the biggest loser gets to take home a first-place prize. And it's a lot of fun. We even have our own edition of the Jackpot Jungle finale game. It's the 25-cent card edition this time. So in 52 balls or less, you could take home $13,594. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So definitely I don't even know what I was about to say. Come out for those 2 PGL games, not PGL games, PGL days next week. It's going to be a lot of fun. MegaSota game night, 6:40 on Tuesday, and of course, TwinsWinsDay, 7 to 9 on Wednesday. But, in order to, take part in those PGL games and earn points for them and compete with everybody else, you got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. All of these PGL players compete for points and have access to insider information too, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great information in it. So definitely sign up at pgl.world today, and you can get some upcoming information on PyCon as well. So definitely be on the watch for that.
You guys will definitely want to get registered on there. That's how we'll be sending out that info to you guys on that PGL web or the email that you sign up with. So you guys definitely do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what better time to kickstart your PGL points than right before we get into a brand new season? We had a bunch of players like Winifred Rue, Critter 623, Dusty 726, Tyler T, Mail Lady, Jay-Z, MZ Holly, Miss Kitty, Poa, Beatnik, Sandud, Aim 23, Ducks, Game Guy 202, Rydell, Scat Bree, as well as Crayola 7, all signing up and trying their hands at these PGL standings.
Awesome stuff. So definitely get signed up today and you can be one of those highlighted players. But we have some awesome PGL standings to take a look at. And we actually have a newcomer coming onto the scene. It's Coco slipping into 9th place. But other than that, Coco is playing at Jimmy's Food and Drink, by the way.
Yeah, right behind Sarah Honey in 8th place. I mean, only about 30,000 points separating them. That's easily made up in a single PGL game. So Sarah Honey is definitely going to have to come out on Tuesday or Wednesday if she wants to hold on to these standings.
100%. I mean, Sloppy not far behind either. They're all looking really close. So any one of them could end up out of the standings or maybe even ahead in 7th place. It'd be some crazy stuff. But other than that, we have a big top 3 right now. In 3rd place, it's Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon, 1,742,000 points. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 2,272,000 points. And 1st place is still Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,726,000 points. Nice job to all you players. Do you think Bam Bam can be toppled?
Probably not.
Yeah, you don't
I
think
don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
No.
I think Bam Bam is going to be our champion of Season 11, but I am looking to see if Big Dog could potentially get in that 2 million point club, maybe even close that gap between Keith. That'd be a big-time move, and it only has 2 PGL nights to make it happen, but I would love to see the entirety of our top 3 in that 2 million point club.
Oh, that'd be some awesome stuff. So definitely come out for those last 2 PGL nights this week. But we do have some location standings to get into as well. I mean, everybody outside of the 10th place spot is in the 5 million point club or higher. LJ's could make that a difference and actually get 50,000 points to get into that 5 million club.
Absolutely, and I'm even looking to see if Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter can pass up Third Rail Bar and Grill, because Third Rail Bar and Grill is still at the same total points as they've had for the past 5 weeks now. And so I can definitely see Blasco's ending up in our top 3. But as it sits, we got Third Rail Bar and Grill and Big Lake with 6 million. $6,933,000 in third place, while Billy's Rockford sits in second with $8,111,000, and Poppers in Virginia is running away with it in this end of season 11 with $8,419,000 in first place.
Awesome stuff to you guys. But of course, when you want to know when any new PGL nights come around, or when you want to know more information about the PGL, you can always give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. You can also click the website link on Facebook to see our link tree with links to bar locations, other social medias like Twitter and Instagram, and a lot more than that as well.
Absolutely, but as you guys know, all the locations that you guys play Pilot Games at support charities in your community, and we want to highlight a great jackpot winner from the past weekend and the charity they supported doing so, as TNT over at American Legion Hugo got a huge jackpot of $4,447 last weekend, and while playing at American Legion Hugo, they support the Hugo Legion Post 620, whose mission is to enhance the well-being of Americans' veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Some awesome stuff. But as always, when you guys play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a nice day, everybody.
See you in 10.
Literally so dry. I remember.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I got to say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we are here for a little bit of Twins Bingo action. We are streaming live to you guys on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both YouTube Live and Twitch.
Absolutely, and just this past week, we had some great locations getting to unwrap some shiny new Pilot TVs for you guys to watch our streams directly, which is super, super exciting. Some of those locations included JJ's Bowl, the Dugout and Grill Bethel, Patriot Lanes, Heartbreakers Bar and Grill, CY's Bar and Grill, River City Extreme, as well as Haiku's Bowling Center.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. Speaking of Dugout, did you ever play any baseball, softball as a kid?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if you had ever even tried a little bit of t-ball as a kid.
I liked playing with skee balls, are they skee balls? Wiffle balls. Oh my
Wiffle
goodness,
balls.
not skee balls.
Oh, so you like playing wiffle ball?
I would play with wiffle balls and stuff in my yard, and I had my own little bat, but
Yes.
it was never anything like.
Yeah, you never did competitive, and so I just started thinking about those little chants that kids used to do from the
dugout.
from the dugout to the other team as kids, and it was a blast back in the day. But
Sounded a lot of fun.
Definitely a fun location there, getting that Pilot TV. But we've given out 24 jackpots over the last 7 days, 563 jackpots during the season 11, which is coming to a close in just about a week from now.
Yes, we are officially in the last 7 days, but we got Kirby at American Legion Fridley taking away $17 on that line prize. We have 17 on that large M and $18,567 on that jackpot in this first game.
Oh, yeah, but what's crazy enough, with all those jackpots going out, not a single jackpot went out yesterday.
I thought it was a typo on Cup of Joe.
Yeah, not a single jackpot went out yesterday.
I went from our Cup of Joe script to the MegaSota Game Night show script just to make sure, because I was like, we didn't have any jackpots?
And yeah, that seems to be the case. No
Very
jackpots
strange.
for anybody, and it was tough rolling. But that means we're primed and ready to be giving out some jackpots today. I mean, $18,000 available in this game number 1 of Twins Bingo. We got Kirby, Loser Dave, and D. Marie all out there trying to get the win.
We got Tony. We're riding on Tony's wings today. We're Tony's Angels, if you will.
Yes, good old.
He's our Bosley.
I used to be a part of Nikki's Angels.
Oh.
That was me and Big John.
Oh.
Yes, we were Nikki's Angels. That's what we called ourselves for all of our specialty nights and everything like that.
Production?
When she was on production, yeah. So that was a great time. And then now we can be Tony's Angels. I think that's a great idea. We do have that large M still available, $17, as we have JJL, Stoli, Sinbob, and a bunch others 2 balls away to try and take home this prize. But you guys can also try and take home a prize in one of our ETAB games. The newest one is a Later Gator. Try out that Gator Bait bonus round and see if you can catch that biggest gator to win some really big prizes.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think it might even be my favorite ETAB right now. But before we go any farther, we got a winner.
Oh, yeah, MD Mailman over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $17 on that large M. Now we're working on a coverall of $26. I'm definitely watching out for all those VFW Spring Lake Park wins, because I want them to get into the 1 million point club by the end of the season, and they are really close, but with it only being about a week left in the season, it's definitely exciting stuff.
It's crunch time, but we got Brew Crew over at South End Bar and Grill taking away that must-go prize of $26 in this game number 1. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 2, and they have about 18,000 points to go before they hit exactly 1 million.
Oh, I think they can do that this week.
Absolutely.
Definitely should be exciting stuff. But if you guys want to see all the exciting stuff we have to offer, go and give our Facebook a like and follow. Search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. Click on that and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. You can also click on that website link, which is our link tree, which has links to bar locations, our socials, so many options on that Facebook page. You definitely need to check it out.
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to go there. But if you guys missed Cup of Joe and don't want to go to our Facebook page, we'll go over our weekly bingo schedule for you guys just right now, as you're in our first official bingo games of the day, Twins Bingo. We're going to be running this all the way till 1 p.m. And as you guys know, we got over $18,000 on that jackpot we're trying to give out to you guys in these next 9 games.
Yeah.
But after this,
I got my fingers crossed that this is going to go out. We've been watching this for way too long
Okay,
now.
what's your game bet that you think it's going to go out on?
My game bet for these games, it's
-7.
Yours is 7.
Yeah. It
I'm
just
going
came
to
to my
go
head.
with game number 3.
Oh, right. Nice and early.
Yeah, so next game. Not this one that we're getting into right now.
Do you think this is going to be the double win
But the
lunchtime
very
show?
next game. Maybe it could be, because it doesn't matter
We could do game
how
number 3
large the
and game
jackpot
number 7.
is. It's always 52 balls or less. So the
Oh, yeah.
likelihood of it going out is always the same. We actually have one of the people who have been able to pull that off, Tony, on the headset, which I think they were playing Vikings bingo, which is a very, very similar game to this Twins bingo, and they were able to give out 2 different jackpots during just 10 game stretch. And so I've wanted to do it ever since they claimed that they did it, and so it's a goal. Hopefully we can do it as we get enrolled into this game number 2. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds to do so.
Absolutely, but as you guys finish up these games at around 1 p.m. from 1 o'clock all the way till 4 p.m., that's where we're going to be having those games of the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. We have 2 jackpots in there that you guys, even 3, that you guys definitely need to be going out for. We're starting out the day with that miner already at $87.44. 56 balls or less. Only needs about $13 more before it's going to be clicking up from 56 to 60. And about $50 more from that, it's going to cap off at that max ball count at 64 balls or less. Well, that miner will continue to grow until it goes in your pocket. But we also have that major at $2,841, 50 balls or less. And this mega, I can't believe it hasn't gone out yet. In 51 balls or less, you could be taking home $34,721.
Great stuff, and it leads you right into our happy hour bingo, which gets started off with a little Lucky 4 action, which has $20,132 available in it, and you'll have 1 shot at 4 o'clock and 1 shot at 6 o'clock to take home that Lucky 4 bingo prize. And in between that, you'll have 23 games at Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, a mega prize of $100 grand, 45 balls or less to win, a major prize of $12,295, 50 balls or less to win, and that minor prize, it's already at $193, only needs $3 more to click up to the next ball count, but it's already at 56 balls or less, a very, very doable amount.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun, so you guys definitely want to come out for that happy hour show. But tonight, you're also going to get a full 4 hours uninterrupted of Skull Bingo from 6 o'clock all the way till 10 p.m. We're starting out the day with that line prize at $251, 10 balls or less. That large frame at $5,039, 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize is definitely one that I'm sure you guys want to take home. $52,445 on the line, 50 balls or less for you guys.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And my favorite nights, though, are those PGL nights, and they're an absolute blast to come out for. We got MegaSota game night, which coming to you guys next Tuesday, 6:40 every single Tuesday, where you guys can take home a bunch of PGL game action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle coverall of $18,795 that you can win in 54 balls or less on a $1 card.
Absolutely, but we got Corey over at Casper's and Bickens 3 over at Mapleview Lounge, both splitting up that $20 line prize. We have $20 on that large M and $18,670 on that jackpot.
Oh yeah, but that other PGL night is a TwinsWinsDay. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, and it's me and you trying to give out a bunch of PGL game action, like a Jackpot Jungle grand finale of $13,594 that you guys can take home in 52 balls or less on a 25-cent card. It's a lot of fun. Definitely come out for those PGL nights, and if you want to earn points on those nights, you guys got to be signed up at pgl.world.
Yeah, not to mention we only have our last 2 PGL nights of the season for you guys to get those PGL points in. Tuesday and Wednesday are the last ones of season 11, so guys, definitely come out this next week.
Yeah, it's very, very exciting stuff.
It's crunch time.
Grand finale PGL nights.
Oh, yeah. Should
be a blast to come out for, so definitely don't miss out on this one. But as we got balls dropping for this large M of $20, it's 1 ball away for a few of these players. We are going to get into some national days. The first one, though, is a World Day, and it's World UFO Day.
Ooh.
World UFO Day commemorates 2 separate dates. The first, June 24th, recognizes the first widely reported UFO sighting on this same day in 1947 by the author Kenneth Arnold, and on July 2nd, the day commemorates the incident that took place in Roswell, New Mexico in the same year.
Oh, really? We got Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar taking away $20 on that large M. We've moved past that jackpot. We got Sammy 1 ball away. Now a whole bunch of people trying to take away that $30 Musco prize.
Oh, yeah, definitely an interesting day. But
We got Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar taking away that must-go prize as well. $30 going out to you in this game number 2. That means that jackpot's going to be rolling and growing on to game number 3. But what exactly happened in Roswell, New Mexico?
I'm not 100% sure, but I actually know that we actually have it in our This Day in History as they released the information which debunked the sighting of a UFO in Roswell, New Mexico.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, apparently in 1947 on this day, there was a whole bunch of recovery of debris that happened in a ranch near there. And the conspiracy theories claimed that the debris included flying saucers and that the truth had been covered up by the U.S. government. They had recovered a flying disc.
Interesting. But yeah, there was apparently, we'll talk a little bit more about it in This Day in History, which should be some interesting stuff. But UFOs, definitely a fun one. Always looking out for them whenever I watched the stars as a kid. I was like,
do you believe in aliens?
I'm gonna find a UFO. I don't know. I mean, like the ingredients for life are not that uncommon in the universe, and so that is one thing that makes me go, oh, there's probably life somewhere.
Yeah.
But we don't see any of the other, like, we don't have any proof of that there's life out there, obviously, and we haven't found a planet that can support life and stuff like that.
Well, the same way that we need life, because you don't know if these different extraterrestrials even need oxygen or water.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna guess that they're pretty similar to us, just because I don't know. Like, this is the only place. There's not like the other creatures that are surviving on Mars. There's a plethora of different kinds of creatures that live on our planet, and so I guess that it's generally the same. Like, they might be a bear-like species, but they still like would need, I think, certain aspects of the same stuff that we do.
Yeah, I really have no idea what the real take on aliens would be. I feel like that it's almost implausible for us to be the only life in the universe.
Oh yeah, I think it's funny because it's like either like we are the most advanced out of like all the civilizations, or it's like probably they came by our planet and were like, this is an intelligent life, and like left because like they saw us as like animals kind of deal, and was like, okay, we're just gonna head out, like the same way we view cats and dogs kind of deal. And that's what they saw, and so they just left and moved on to the next planet to try and find.
There's so many different conspiracies. I mean, there's even people who think that they live among us.
That's it's craziness.
You just don't know.
Craziness. Yeah. How are the Egyptian pyramids made?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just absolutely.
The lizard people.
The lizard people. That's funny. Well, definitely, get your tinfoil hats out on today, as it's World UFO Day.
Absolutely. Next up, it's National Take Back the Lunch Break Day. And on June 24th each year, North American workers celebrate National Take Back the Lunch Break Day to promote worker happiness and productivity.
Yeah, I think it's always great to take a lunch break and making sure you get a little reset time to remove yourself from your work. Maybe just sit down and enjoy a little bit of alone time. Maybe talk to some of your friends that are there at the work and
and especially
reset
because
yourself.
a lot of big time like corporate positions or even office positions, you have to go in early and you don't get to eat breakfast. You're on your way to work. It's definitely important to make sure that you fuel yourself to get through your day. But we do have a winner.
We do have Julie over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home that line prize of $21. Now we're going after this $21 large M. But yeah, I need lunch breaks because if I don't eat, I get so grumpy. It's the only time.
Yeah, you didn't get a lunch break yesterday.
Yeah, and I got grumpy, and it wasn't even because I was working. It was because I went out and helped my grandpa for a little bit, hung out with my brother for a little bit, and then I finally got home.
Got a little burnt out
around like 6 o'clock, and then I was so grumpy by the time I got home.
Yeah.
And then I got some good food, and my mood was instantly lifted, and I was no longer grumpy. But I need food to be productive throughout the day, and so definitely it's a great day to take back the lunch break.
Absolutely.
Next up on our National Day list is International Fairy Day. Fantasy, imagination, and a little bit of pixie dust come together on June 24th in the honor of International Fairy Day. These tiny supernatural creatures have captivated myth and legend for generations. Today, the wee folk stories are perpetuated throughout animated stories, miniature garden displays, and children's books.
I used to make fairy gardens all the time when I was a kid.
What are fairy gardens?
So you basically make a little, you can either put a little house outside for fairies. You can make your own fairy egg, basically, where it's like one of those like little biodomes.
Yes.
Where you get to just like put it in, and instead of just algae or succulents or plants that you put in there, you put like a little stone path and like little mushrooms and stuff like that. Little fairy gardens. They're little things that fairies can go into.
That's super
and
fun.
actually, in a town that's right near my hometown, Ann Arbor, Michigan, they actually have hidden fairy houses around the entire city that you can go and find.
That's really fun. We do have a large M getting split up between Mad Hatter, Bobo, and 2A Girl. And then on that coverall, we have
Bick 1. We had 1, 2, and 3 out there playing right now.
Good job to
I don't get what that means, but
good job to all those players getting after in this game number 3 of Twins Bingo. And my prediction was wrong. We didn't give out the jackpot in this game number 3.
That's okay. Mine's still up for grabs.
Yeah, game number 7.
Game number 7.
Yeah, you know what? But I'm going for game number 4. Let's just keep on rolling until I'm right.
Train.
And then at some point I'll be right if I just keep on saying the next game.
Eventually, the next game will give it out.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Eventually, I will be right. But now we're getting rolled into this game number 4. Getting rolled. Press play as we were talking about International Fairy Day.
Yeah, and I would even write letters to the Tooth Fairy.
Really?
And I still to this day don't really know how they did it, but because it's very different than the handwriting of my parents. They both write very small, scribbly, and I would get notes back from the Tooth Fairy, and it would be like in just such a handwriting I had never seen.
Yeah, you'd never see it. They had taken the time to just like really go out
they
there.
really fooled me as a kid.
And change it up on you because they didn't want you to figure it out. That's so funny. I love the story of how I found out that not that I found out that the Tooth Fairy wasn't real, but when the Tooth Fairy stopped coming to me to give me.
Gosh, I know the story.
To give me my baby teeth, and I just think it's hilarious because I had a loose tooth, pulled it out one night.
Told your mom.
Went to my mom and was like, "Hey, lost a tooth," and she was like, "Oh, sweet, put it under your pillow. You'll get a little bit of cash." And I was like, "Sweet." Put it under my pillow. I'm still sitting there, can't go to bed, bored. I have another loose tooth. I end up pulling that one out, and I'm like, oh, I pulled out another tooth, Mom, as she's sitting out in the living room watching whatever show she's doing, and she's like, oh, great, double the money now, like that's awesome. You're gonna get double, and I was like, yes, like this is gonna be an awesome night. I'm gonna get so much cash under my pillow tonight, and then I finally by the end of the night, I find like the one that it wasn't wiggly at the beginning of the night, but I had just been bored enough that it got wiggly by the end, and I pulled it out, and I had gotten out a third tooth, and that third tooth I went out to my mom, and I was like, I lost my third tooth, and she looks me right in the eye and she goes, Ian, the Tooth Fairy isn't real, and then just leaves it at that. I had to move on.
You're running me dry.
And I was like, well, I guess I pushed my luck on that one. I should have saved that extra tooth for another day.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a week from then, and then I would have been able to get
more money.
More money. But instead I just ended up with
That's so funny.
with a pillow that I had to remove all the teeth from under my pillow. And so
don't need to do this anymore.
Don't need to do this anymore. I mean, it was at the point though where I was like getting down to like my very last baby teeth, and so it was
time.
It was about that time to just be like, okay, yeah, you're done. you already know this, but I'm just gonna say it to you to get this over with.
So you don't just pull out all your teeth right now.
Exactly. We do have a line prize of $24, a large M of $24, and a coverall prize of $18. Do you want to tell you what was one of the?
No, a jackpot of $18,000.
$18,000. Yeah, $18,000, not $18. $18,000. But the funniest thing about the whole losing teeth thing is I do a terrible job of keeping track of stuff. And I never knew which teeth I had lost and which teeth had came back.
Oh.
And so, like, there was points where I get so freaked out about the fact that, like, my tooth was getting wiggly, and I'd be like, I swear, this one, I already lost this one.
This is an adult tooth.
Yeah, I swear I just, like, rotted out a tooth, and I was so scared of it, but it's just a funny time.
We do have Yo-Yo over at Corky's Bar in Richmond taking home that $24 line prize. We have $24 on that large M, $18,900 on that jackpot. Yeah, no, you're just pretty bad at keeping teeth in general, aren't you?
Yeah. I did lose a few of my adult teeth, 2 of them to be exact, right here. But you know, good fake ones, and
yeah, they do the
better,
job.
better than ever.
Absolutely.
Better than ever.
Can eat apples again.
Yeah, it took a while for me to get used to them because I didn't have any, no nerve endings at the end of my teeth now, and so that was a little weird to get used to. But then since then, now that I've done it for so long, I couldn't tell the difference between my real teeth and my fake ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
It's a good time.
It's just like they never left you.
Yeah, the tooth fairy didn't come from my adult teeth. That was disappointing. I didn't have them anyways. They were lost at the water park, so I don't know what the tooth fairy would have been disappointed anyways.
Had to go swimming.
Yeah, not only would he have came home the adult teeth, but I didn't even have
like
teeth.
half of an adult tooth.
Yeah, it was half of one. The other half is in my mouth.
Okay, well, it's National Fairy Day, whether it be the Tooth Fairy or Tinkerbell. Today is the day to celebrate some fairies.
Oh, I love Tinkerbell as a kid.
Absolutely.
We do have Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar taking home that large M of $24. As we still have one more shot at this $18,000 jackpot. And it's clicking over to a $36 coverall prize as we got a few players 2 balls away. Spazwell, Bobo, Kirby, DeMarie, Julie, Lucky Tim, Kramer, T-Bone.
Birthday. We have one final National Day to get into.
But before we get into that, we got Bicken 1 over at Maple Lounge 2 taking home that Musco prize of $36 in this game number 4. We're about to get enrolled into game number 5.
Mm-hmm.
You were looking it up, and
apparently a Bicken is a soft dog that is fluffy or shaggy and is small.
Interesting. Yeah, didn't know that. But we're gonna get into our final and last National Day.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's National Pralines Day, and on June 24th, National Pralines Day honors a confection made from nuts, whether it's from whole pieces or even ground, and it's made with sugar syrup. Pralines may also refer to any chocolate cookie containing the ground powder of the nuts.
Really? Okay. I'm not necessarily familiar with pralines. But they look pretty tasty.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one either.
Yeah, it contains it's a minimal nuts with usually almonds, pecans, and hazelnuts, and sugar cream is commonly a third ingredient.
Very cool. Yeah, it's like a sugar-coated almond or nut mix.
Wow, that sounds tasty.
Well, you know, I love those those cluster ones.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be like toffee, caramel, chocolate, whatever it is,
yeah.
with like the peanuts or walnuts and stuff. So I feel like I could definitely get behind a praline.
I mean, that sounds pretty close to a praline as the New Orleans praline, the confection consists of sugar, milk, butter, and pecans, and it tastes something like a nuttier cousin of the fudge.
Yum.
Hey, I've been eating fudge for the last week, so I'm totally down with it. Love fudge at this point, and
yeah.
so.
If you guys were with us about a week ago, we talked about how we were going to a small town in our state that sells like nothing but fudge, and we just absolutely went crazy. crazy and got too much fudge, and we still have some. It's just not. It's never ending.
It feels like it's never ending. Well,
we've given some to our friends, and we still.
I was like, buy 3 slices and get 1 free.
And it was Father's Day, and my dad wanted his slice,
and then we each wanted our own slices.
And then we were like, well, let's just get another one as well
because it's free.
Yeah.
And
wow.
And then we have 3 slices of giant fudge, and we don't eat that many sweets all that often.
No.
We're more of an ice cream kind of
sweet
person, and so
I've been trying to, because I got one that's like white chocolate and berries, and I'm trying to like shave it almost and put it in like yogurt parfaits with my things to give a little sweet treat, and I have used it almost every single day since buying it, and I'm no more than halfway through that brick.
Yeah, it's just a large brick of it. We do have to get back into Twins news, as you guys are playing a little bit of Twins bingo. Our Twins are 39-32 this season. The Cleveland Guardians came to Minnesota and won their 7th consecutive series, pulling ahead of the Twins in the AL Central with 5 more matchups looming next week. Too early to call it a race, perhaps, but after these 3 straight 1-run games, no one's denying these division rivals will match up the rest of the way. Nick Gordon hit a 3rd-inning home run that stood up for the starter Devin Smeltzer as the Twins dodged a sweep, cooling off the Guardians with a 1-0 win on Thursday.
Well, that's not necessarily what we like to see, but
Wait, we won.
We did? I thought you said the Cleveland Guardians won their 7th.
No, they had won 7 series consecutively, passing up our Twins in the AL Central standings, which wasn't a good news. But then we redeemed ourselves by winning on Thursday.
Good. We do have Stoli at American Legion Shakopee taking away that $23 line prize.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff
we
there for
officially
Stoli.
have over $19,000 on that jackpot, so let's definitely try and get this out in this game at number 5.
Yeah, and it does look like the Cleveland Guardians have taken over that first place in the AL Central due to our tough record over our last 10 games. We are 4-6 in our last 10 games compared to the Guardians, who have been 8-2. Even right behind us, we got the White Sox, who are 6-4 over the last 10 games. We'll need to get on our horse to be able to get back into that first place spot.
Absolutely, but I think we can easily do so as we have another game coming up, and it's going to be today at about 7:10 for you guys when they go up against the Rockies.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. And if you guys want to send some luck over to our Twins, play this great E-Tab game right here, Twins Win. It's a great E-Tab game. Win really good prizes, as well as try out that Home Run Derby bonus round.
Oh, yeah.
Pick out the lucky batter, and you guys will be taking home some Grand Slam prizes.
Oh, yes, but hopefully we can give out this large M in the next couple balls. We got a bunch of players 1 ball away. We're trying to give this out so we have a nice run up at that jackpot.
And we're in game number 5?
5.
4? 5. Already game number 5 with Stoli getting that line prize. We're working on that large M of $23. 1 ball away for a bunch of players. We'll see if this can go out, and you guys can earn points towards the Twiking Zone, which has had a lot of shakeups, especially during this end portion of the season 11.
Absolutely, but we got Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bar and D. Marie at MT's on 8th, both splitting up that $23 large M, as we also have Kramer over at Casper's, taking away that Musco prize, $34 going out to you. Just 2 balls off, guys. We are getting closer. Let's get it out in these next couple games. We're closing in on my guess, which is game number 7, but we are about to begin enrolled in a game number 6.
Already flying through these games, but getting into the Twiking Zone, what you guys are earning points for right now. And in 10th place, we got Pooba over at Meister's Bar and Grill with 121,000 points. With 123,000 points in 9th place, we got Dago 11 over at Polar Lounge. 8th place is Bopo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 136,000 points. With 146,000 points in 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at the Red Go. 6th place is GTZ over at the Mini with 175,000 points. With 186,000 points in 5th place, we got Lucky Tim over at Whitefront Saloon. 4th place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 211,000 points. With 225,000 points in 3rd place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. 231,000 points for the 2nd place player, Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 322,000 1,000 points.
Absolutely, but on the location side of things, in 10th place we have Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 197,000. 9th place sits with Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 276,000, while in 8th place it's VFW Blaine with 285,000. But with 301,000 points in 7th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue. 6th place sits with Eagles Rochester with 309,000 points. With 319,000 points, and 5th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault. 4th place is with Steve-O's and Crystal with 341,000 points. Then with 566,000 points in 3rd place, getting pushed back just yesterday, was Corky's Bar in South Haven. Now in 2nd place, it's American Legion Fridley with a commanding lead over Corky's Bar now as they continue to get that gap further and further apart. They sit with 590,000 points, but dominating these standings in 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 982,000.
Well, good job to all those locations. Doing a really good job in this striking zone. But we got 1 minute and 20 seconds till we get enrolled in this next game of Twins Bingo. Get enrolled, press play, $19,000 of total prizes in this game number 6. But as you guys are getting into this game number 6, we'd love to highlight a specific E-tab. And right now we're listening to a great E-tab, Ruby's Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Which is super, super fun. Kind of feels like Indiana Jones.
Female Indiana Jones.
Yeah, female Indiana Jones. Go and get those rubies, play the bonus round, as well as check out another E-tab game, Martian Invasion. That jackpot is getting huge right now, and you don't want to miss out on it because it's, I mean, close to $60,000, over $50,000. Really, really good stuff there. And you guys can play the 50 different charitable E-tab games that we have, so you have so many different options. Play anytime, win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's awesome bonus and free play rounds as well.
Absolutely, but you guys have just under 30 seconds to get enrolled in the 6th game of Twins Bingo. But we have some awesome on this day in music history to get into. And today in 1992, Billy Joel graduates. He finally gets his high school diploma from Hicksville High School in Long Island, New York. He didn't graduate with this class in 1967 because of a missed English credit.
Yeah, and so then he finally was able to get
back
his high school diploma, which is really just crazy to think about someone with so much success just not having their high school diploma.
I know.
But when you're a talented artist, I guess, like Billy Joel, it works out that way for you.
Honestly. But we are officially in this game number 6, $25 on that line in large M, and $19,153 on that jackpot.
Oh, yeah. But in 2011, Beyonce releases 4. This is her 4th album. The title also refers to her favorite number, which she was born on September 4th and married on April 4th. Yeah, do you have a favorite number?
3.
3 is your favorite number. That's my favorite number as well, which
really?
is well, I guess my original favorite number was 33. Was my originally favorite number.
Was that your sports number?
Yeah, that was my sports number all growing up. From youth all the way up till high school was 33. I always tried to get it. I had to move around a few times, but it was most of the time 33. And we do have a line prize winner before I talk more about my favorite number.
That's right. Lucky Tim at Lakefront Bars taking away that $25 line prize.
Yeah, but then when I got to high school, I was playing the quarterback position, and I couldn't play with the number 33, and so I had to drop it down, and I was picking between either 11 or 30 or 3. Ended up deciding to wear the number 3.
Yeah, and 3 was also my number when I was in volleyball and in youth basketball, and so that was definitely my favorite number, as well as I see 3s, 6s, and 9s like everywhere.
Really, that's nice, you know, nice, you know, just by.
I feel like whatever number, like identification number given to me, whether it was my high school ID, my college ID, my phone number, even like.
It's had a lot of 3s, 6s,
6, and 9s.
Hey, you know, that's how it works out. We do have a large M going out, Brickin' 1 over at the Mapleview Lounge 2.
Yeah, we got a huge run-up at this jackpot, though, with only Tom and S&S 4 balls away. This could very well be the game it goes out.
Oh, yeah, definitely could happen. $19,153 on the line. Should be some really fun stuff. I know my sister's lucky number is 12.
Really?
Yeah, that's her lucky number. I'm trying to think. I think Gabe's lucky number is 3, as well as he wore 4 at times, and so he followed in my footsteps, wore the 3.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think what my other brother's lucky number was. I think he wore 16 for a bit. but I can't remember exactly what it was. But definitely some fun stuff there.
But we got Survive DWK over at Crooked Pint Ale House, taking home that must-go prize, $38 going out to you.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff. But we do have we have PGL nights both on Tuesday and on Wednesday, and you guys can earn some PGL points on those nights if you're signed up at PGL.world and become a member of our league. But not only can you earn points, you also get insider information, which includes a monthly newsletter that has a bunch of great information in it, which will have information about the upcoming PyCon really soon.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys definitely want to sign up at PGL.world, especially because we're about to be starting a Season 12, so what better way to kick that off than making sure you're ready and ripe to get those PGL points. We had a couple players just signing up, like Critter623, Winifred Rue, Dusty726, Tyler T, Mail Lady, Jay-Z, MZ Holly, Miss Kitty, Poa, Beatnik, Sandud, Aim23, Ducks, Game Guy 202, Rydell, Scat, Bree, as well as Crayola7.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting signed up as we're getting enrolled into a game number 7. Already game number 7?
Yeah, game number 6 or 7. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we're flying through these games, and so we'll have to double check it a little bit. But definitely get enrolled, press play, because we know this for sure is that there's $19,121 that are going to be available in this one. So get enrolled, press play. As we talk about the PGL standings, as we only have 2 more nights for you guys to earn those PGL points. And in 10th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,259,000 points. With 1,267,000 points. In 9th place, we got Coco over at Jimmy's Food and Drink. 8th place is Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 1,299,000 points. With 1,339,000 points in 7th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville. 6th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 1,438,000 points. With 1,594,000 points in 5th place, we got Bryzo over the Underground Bar and Grill. 4th place is Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 1,717,000 points. With 1,742,000 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at VFW Austin. 3rd place is, wait, did I say Forget You D? I'm trying to remember. Did I say 3rd place, Big Dog Rustic Saloon, 1,742,000 points? Got myself lost up in the standings. Was making sure that I talked about Forget You D in 4th place at VFW Austin. But in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 2,272,000 points. And with 2,726,000 points, the number 1 player in these standings, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Absolutely. But on the location side of things, we only have 1 location in the 4 million point club. We are officially in game number 7.
Wow, already game number 7.
Yeah, but in 10th place, we have LJ's in Miltona with 4,946,000 points, while in 9th, we have Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 5,209,000. With 5,215,000 in 8th place, it's the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 7th place sits with Neeson's Gaylord with 5,303,000 points, but with 5,555,000 points. In 6th place, it's VFW Northfield. 5th place is with American Legion Cleveland with 5,970,000. But now in 4th place, it's Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 6,895,000 points. 3rd place is Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,933,000. While with 8,111,000 in 2nd place, it's Billy's Rockford. And in 1st, it's Poppers in Virginia with 8,419,000 points. But we are officially in this game number 7. We got $26 on that line in large M and $19,285 on that jackpot.
Oh yeah, definitely some crazy stuff, but we got a line prize going out to SNS2 as well as Billy at Jasper's Cherokee Sirloin, and we got SNS2 over at Willie McCoy's Vandover, splitting up $26. Now we're working on a $26 large M.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're trying to give out as much cash as possible, but we are officially in these Stanley Cup playoff games, and we're looking
Stanley Cup final games.
Stanley Cup final games.
Yeah, not just the Stanley Cup playoffs. These are the finals. It's a lot bigger stakes. And so it should be some really, really fun stuff. The Lightning and the Avalanche are taking on each other tonight tonight at 7 p.m. Right now, the Lightning are losing, and the Avalanche have a 3-1 lead. They do have to head over to the Avalanche to get this victory and extend the series. But if the Avalanche can get the win, they'll be taking home that cup tonight.
Absolutely. That is some big time stuff. What's your prediction?
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like I'm seeing what I want to see what Vegas has to say before I make my expert pick of what's going to be happening. It looks like the Colorado Avalanche are the favorite for this game. The over-under is 6 goals. Colorado has a 1.5 goal favorite in this one, and I'm predicting Colorado to get solidified victory of this Stanley Cup tonight, and that's going to be on a 4-2 victory.
All right.
Yeah, taking the over on. Wait, no, I'm taking the under on the over/under, and I'm going to be taking the Colorado even with their 1.5 goal lead.
All right, well, we got a winner as Sammy at Eagles Rochester is taking away that large M, $26 going out to you. We moved past that jackpot. We got $39 on that must-go prize now, and I'm going to have to say the Avalanche are going to win again tonight, and the score is going to be 5-3.
Oh, yeah, well, play the great ETAB game that is themed over our Minnesota Wild. Play Let's Go Wild. Try out that Slapshot bonus round.
Absolutely, but we have officially those winners as T-Bone over at Poppers and Off-Roading at Patrick's on third are splitting up that $39 must-go prize. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 8 now.
Definitely some great stuff, but we got a fishing report that we got to check in with Alexandria area lakes. This is done by Explore Minnesota just yesterday. Fishing in Alexandria area lakes continue to be good in spite of unstable, unpredictable weather. Many walleye are coming from the traditional summer structures, such as the weed lines, nearby drop-off edges, underwater humps, as well as sunken islands. These shoreline flats with cabbage are holding fish. The deeper structure fish are coming from 18 to 32 feet of water on the crawlers and leeches on live bait rigs. Fish near the weeds are I'm struggling to say the word. Susceptible to jig minnow combinations and leeches under the slip bobber. Crappies and bluegills are roaming the weed lines, hitting small jigs tipped with plastics. Post-spawn bass are scattered, but throwing reaction bait like crankbaits, spinner baits, and vibrating jigs is a great way to locate schools of fish. Once found, work the schools using a jig and a worm or a neg rig. Expect more great fishing in the Alexandria area this weekend.
Absolutely, and we should be seeing a lot of those flooded areas closing up now, and we're in that final week before they're about to be reopened again, and so definitely be in the know about that. But as you guys know, while you're out there playing pilot games, we want to see you having a great time with us, whether you're holding up your favorite ETAB game, a jackpot you just won, or even just having fun with your buddies. We want to see your smiling face having fun with pilot games. You can share them on any of your social medias with the hashtag pilot games. You can share them directly with us on Facebook, or you can even email them us to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Definitely some great stuff, but we have great stuff in just 1 minute with $19,280 available in this jackpot. It should be an absolute blast, and like you were talking about, sending in photos when you win a jackpot. If you take home that $19,000, you got to send in that player pick.
Absolutely, and this is game number 7. This is the one I predicted for it to go out on, but do we have a player picture pulled up that we can show on?
Yes, let's show them. I think we got Bob.
There it
still
is.
there. Bob and family out there trying to get in that $4,000 victory. Definitely a great player pick.
Absolutely love seeing all those different player pictures. So guys, send them in, and we love to pull them up on the broadcaster with us. But we do have some Vikings news to get into, as you guys have just about 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. And Minnesota Vikings receiver Justin Jefferson is enjoying a scorching start to his NFL career, but he is not satisfied just yet.
Yeah, Jefferson told NFL Network's Patrick Claybon on Thursday his eyes are on a gold jacket. I mean, I want to accomplish so much, Jefferson said to NFL Total Access. It's an endless list of what I want to accomplish. At the end of the day, I want to be a Hall of Famer. So in order to reach that position is so much more that I have to accomplish. So much more that I have to set for myself to better myself and really to learn. I can't wait to really just see how far I can really go. This is just the start off of my career, and there's just so much more I have to learn, so much more I have to do for myself to really get on that platform of being a Hall of Famer.
That is incredible. Glad to see he can see his long-term goals and know what needs to be done to accomplish them. But we got Skinner over at VFW Fergus Falls taking away $28 on that line prize. We got $28 on that large M and $19,429 on that jackpot.
Yeah, that's what I love about Justin Jefferson is you see a lot of guys, they come into the NFL and or any professional sport, and if they're very successful very early on, they're like, I'm just really good.
Yeah.
Like I'm
They don't play long game.
I'm so good. They don't think about, oh, what do I have to do to extend it on? And he doesn't put himself on, oh, I'm as good as I'm the best. I'm one of the best
I
receivers.
deserve to be a Hall of Famer.
I'm one of the best receivers in the NFL right now. I don't like why would I think about that? But he holds himself to the Hall of Fame standard. He doesn't hold himself to the average NFL player standard.
Where he's at.
Yeah, he wants to be at. I mean, I wouldn't put him at the average NFL like that. That's not where I would say he's at. I would say he's arguably top 3 wide receiver in the NFL right now. But he realizes that he has to continually be at that level and continue to get better to reach what he wants to do. And so definitely some great stuff. And if you guys want to send some luck over to our Vikings, play the great E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus to see if you can win some really great prizes.
Absolutely. But if you guys are coming out each and every day from 4 to 6 to try your hand at the 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter that are offered every day, you guys are doing the right thing, earning some great jackpots and taking home some points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings. But before I go into those players, we got a player of our own taking home a prize.
Billy over at Jasper's Cherokee Sirloin taking home $28 as we have a little 3-ball run up at this jackpot. We got people in line to do so. They have to go out right here, right now.
Let's see Mad Hatter.
19,000 is going to be clicked past. $42 available on that one. Stoli Puts and Mad Hatter all in line to be able to take this one home.
Absolutely, but I'm going to hop right into the Jackpot Hunter standings that you guys are competing for each and every day from 4 to 6. And in 9th place, we start off with a tie with Brother Nate, Brother Nate over at the, before I go into it.
Stoli and Mad Hatter splitting up that Musco prize of $42. Mad Hatter empties on 8th. And Stoli over at American Legion Shakopee. Good job to all the players in this game of Twins Bingo. We're about to get enrolled into a game number 8 of Twins Bingo already. So get enrolled, press play.
Absolutely, but hopping back into these players' standings, in 9th place, it's Brother Nate over at Carboni's Pizza and Sports Bar Burnsville, tied up with Olars over at Onamia Vets Club. They both have 60,000 points. 8th place is Kev at the Deer Stand with 61,000, but with 64,000 points. In 7th place, it's Kimmy over at the Double Wide. 6th place now is 2 Eager at Jimmy G's Bar with 65,000. 4th place getting pushed back now, it's Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 69,000. Moving up into 4th now, it's Crazy Kid over at VFW Columbia Heights with exactly 75,000 points, moving up to that next point club. 3rd place is Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley with 83,000. 2nd place is Bull at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 147,000. And in 1st place, it's Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Yeah, in the location standings in 10th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice with 108,000 points. With 114,000 points in 9th place, we got Boulevard Tavern in West St. Paul. 8th place getting bumped back from 7th place tie. We got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 124,000 points. Moving out of a 7th place tie into another tie in 6th place, we got Onamia Vets Club in Onamia tying it up with Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. They both have 127,000 points. With 131,000 points in 5th place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell. 4th place in Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 152,000 points. With 236,000 points in 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 304,000 points. And with 415,000 points in 1st place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue.
Absolutely, some exciting stuff. But you guys have about a minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, game number 8. And we have some exciting celebrity birthdays to talk about with you guys.
Oh, yeah. The first one being Jack Dempsey, American boxer, world heavyweight champion from 1919 to 1926, a 7-year run of being the world heavyweight champion.
Wow.
That is really impressive.
Yeah, that is super impressive.
Why was he seen as a hero? I saw that as one of the first questions on the Google when you searched him up, and I want to know what it was.
He was one of America's great sports heroes, with his savage style captivating the public and made him appear as a popular figure as big as Babe Ruth or even Red Grange.
That's really cool. So he just was one of those gigantic athletes, bigger than the sport kind of deal.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Apparently he used to soak his hands in urine.
Horse urine.
Horse urine.
That is interesting.
He used to toughen his face against cuts with beef urine and toughen his hands with horse urine.
That is ridiculous. That's got to be a wives' tale or something. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But happy birthday, Jack Dempsey. Next up, born in 1947, we got Mick Fleetwood, a British rock drummer, part of Fleetwood Mac.
Naturally.
They did Go Your Own Way, Tusk, as well as The Chain, and many, many more hits.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, he was basically the one that kind of helped. He was the co-founder alongside Stevie Nicks.
That's awesome. We do have a line prize going out to Louis Wins over at Log Cabin Bar in Emily, taking home $28. Now working on a $28 large M with a bunch of players already 9 balls away. Hopefully we can give this out quickly so that we have a long run-up for that $19,000 jackpot.
Absolutely, but apparently he was also in a few movies like The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Really? That's hilarious. Well, happy birthday, Mick Fleetwood.
Absolutely, but next up in 1979, we got Mindy Kaling, the American actress and TV producer. She did The Office and The Mindy Project.
Yeah, I think she is the redhead that's not...
she's not redhead.
Oh, this is who she is. Okay. No, she was a great actress in The Office. That who does she play in The Office? Kelly. She plays Kelly Kapoor in The Office, which is really, really great. She's awesome and is just one of the main characters of the whole show.
Yeah, she's in quite a few other things as well. She's in Never Have I Ever. She's in the Mindy Project. That's probably where I know her from. She was in and Out even.
That's really, really fun. What a great actress. I'm trying to think of who I was thinking of in that one, as I think I got her mixed up with Erin. Erin, who plays Erin? It's Ellie Kemper, who plays. She has another show that was
The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yes, that's what. That's
you
what I was
thought the Mindy Project was.
Yes, that's what I was getting mixed up with, the Mindy Project. And so, but happy birthday, Mindy Kaling. Next up, born in 1980, we got Lane Balbam.
We got Leanne Balaban.
Yes, Canadian actress, part of Supernatural.
Yeah, Tony knows Kimmy Schmidt.
We do have Dark Horse over at VFW Fergus Fall. Good to see you, Dark Horse. Take it home, $28. But we did click over to a coverall on that Musco coverall, and we do have Kramer over at Casper's Cherokee Sirloin. Casper's Cherokee Sirloin. What did I say? Jaspers. Well, good job to all those players getting the win. Now we're about to get enrolled into this next game. But we were talking about Leanne Balaban, Canadian actress, a part of Supernatural.
Yeah, I'll have to see her to recognize her, but...
Yeah, I was never a big Supernatural watcher.
Neither was I.
And so I don't know if I'd necessarily recognize her. But her film debut was in New Waterford Girl, playing...
Agnes Marie.
Yeah.
Mooney Potty.
That's interesting name. Since appearing, has been in many different films.
Seen quite a few things.
Yeah, anything that you necessarily recognize?
No, but she was in things like Abroad, Eternal, Not Since.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with any of her works, and so I've missed out on her as an actress. But happy birthday, Leanne.
Absolutely, but in 1980, we got Minka Kelly, who was born. She's the American actress known for her work in Friday Night Lights and a couple other things as well. She's a very pretty girl.
Yeah, I think I only know her for her Friday Night Lights role, but has definitely appeared in a lot of different things since then.
Yeah, she was in the latest season of Euphoria that's come out. She was in a horror movie that I watched growing up. It's called The Roommate, where she's in it with Leighton Meester and their college roommates.
And they're crazy or something. There's one
Leighton
of them
Meester is crazy.
Like
that's straight up crazy.
That's awesome. Well, happy birthday, Minka Kelly. Next up, born in 1984, we got JJ Redick, an American basketball player and sports analyst, and has played for a bunch of different teams. Elite three-point shooter back in his NBA career. But the real appreciation for JJ Redick is that he has then went on to be one of the best sports analysts I've seen come from, because he's just been a sports analyst for the past, I think, maybe 3 years, 2 years. It's been a very short career, but he went right into it, and he's given some of the best sports analytics. He doesn't give a lot of with the whole entire craziness that people will do to just create drama within sports. He keeps it all tame, and he's like, no, this is how it works. This is what it's like. It's not like that at all. Like, what are you talking about? And it's just great to listen to him, and he does a really good job with it.
Well, happy birthday, JJ. Next up in 1989, we got Lionel Messi, the Argentine soccer striker. He was a 6-time FIFA Ballon d'Or, 6-time European Golden Shoes, and a 10-time La Liga title winner, and a 4-time UEFA champion in the league, and a 6-time Copa del Rey, as well as he was in the FC Barcelona, as well as PSG.
Yeah, definitely a crazy career. I mean, considered, if not one of the greatest soccer players of all time.
I was going to say, he's very decorated.
He is, I mean, very, very decorated. Have you never heard of Lionel Messi?
I think so. I definitely have heard the last name. I didn't think I knew his first name was Lionel.
Yeah, but Messi is his name. Like, everyone calls him just Messi.
Yes, I was going to say, I think I know him as Messi if this is the same guy.
Yeah, it's always been like him or Ronaldo, who's your favorite like soccer player kind of thing. And so he's really, really great. And even someone who doesn't follow soccer literally at all, I know of him just because of his global, just absolute popularity. But we do have one final celebrity birthday, and I actually remember when this happened, and it was absolute craziness. In 2001, Mona Davis, a American Little League baseball pitcher, was the first girl to pitch a shutout.
Really?
Yeah, so she did pitched a shutout in the Little League, in the Little Leagues.
That's so funny. But we got Garrett over at the Pickled Pig and Kramer at Casper's Cherokee Sirloin, both splitting up $31 on that line prize. We have $31 on that large M and $19,737 in this game number 9.
Yeah, she's went on to now play at Hampton University as a softball player.
Very cool.
Yeah, which is really, really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, she was the first girl to pitch a shutout in history of the tournament and the first African-American girl to play in the competition.
That's incredible.
Yeah, just a crazy, crazy accomplishment for such a young girl. Has continued on to be a good athlete. Happy birthday, Mona Davis.
Yeah,
Monet Davis.
Yeah. I'm not too sure. But happy birthday to all of our celebrity birthdays. And if it's your birthday out there as well, happy birthday out to you. We got a bunch of players 2 balls away, like Oswald, 2A Girl, Player, as well as Kramer, all trying to get this $31 large M.
Is this the final game?
It's game number 9.
Game number 9. We'll see if we can go out in this one. Definitely some great stuff. Oswald 1 ball away on that large M of $31, and a bunch of other players getting after that one. We do have the NBA draft happened yesterday. We'll just go over the picks really quick.
Right.
They had Walker Kessler at the number 22 pick, Wendell Moore Jr. at the 26th pick, Josh Minott for 45th pick, and Matteo Spagnolo at the 50th pick. A real big haul for us during this draft.
Yeah, but we got Loser Dave and SNS2, both splitting up $31 on that large M, and we got SNS himself at Willie McCoy's taking home that $47 Musco prize in this game number 9. We're about to begin enrolled in our final game of Twins Bingo for you guys today, so definitely come out and get enrolled before we send you on your Oh, wait, that was the last. No.
Yeah, I think that was the last game.
That was the last round.
Yeah, I did. We'll see. We'll
Oh my
make sure.
goodness,
Yeah, we're getting into the final game of this one. I thought so because I was like, we usually finish before 1 o'clock.
That's crazy.
And so definitely some great stuff as you guys are getting rolled into this final game. We got a bunch of great movies that were released on today. As we got Spaceballs, Lion King, Bewitched, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, Cars 2, the 2 new movies that have come out on today, The Black Phone
so
and
excited.
Elvis. Both got released on today, which is really, really cool stuff in 2022. But we do have a player spotlight that we have to go over before we head out.
That's right. And just this past weekend, TNT took home the biggest jackpot, taking home $4,447 while playing at American Legion Hugo. And while playing at that location, they supported the Hugo Legion Post 620, whose mission is to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by our devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Well, definitely a great charity to support. And remember, everywhere you're at, you're supporting a specific charity. So remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
See you guys.
Hey guys, we love lunchtime bingo. Sometimes it's Twins bingo, sometimes it's Vikings bingo. Right now, we're in a little bit of Twins bingo action during this Twin season, and so you guys have been earning points towards the Twiking zone.
Oh, yeah, and so we're starting off with our top 10 players, and in 10th place, we start off with a tie that was formed between Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon. They both have 120,000 points. 9th place, it's with Pooba over at Meister's Bar and Grill with 121,000, while with 136,000 points in 8th place, we have Bobo over at Corner Bar and Good Hue. Then in 7th, it's Yo-Yo over at the Red Goat with 140,000. Then 6th place, it's with GTZ at the Midi with 174,000 points. Then with 179,000 points in 5th place, it's Lucky Tim over at White Front Saloon. Then in 4th, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 211,000 points. Then in 3rd place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 217,000 points. Second place sits with Simbob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 227,000 points. But in first place, it's Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine sitting with 321,000 points.
Definitely some great player totals out there, but let's get into the great location totals, because in 10th place we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 192,000 points. With 275,000 points in 9th place we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 283,000 points. With 301,000 points in 7th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 6th place is Eagles Rochester with 304,000 points. With 314,000 points in 5th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place is Steve O's in Crystal with 330,000 points. With 554,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven with 561,000 points. And with 975,000 points, a record-setting point total so far in this season. In 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park.
Well, that is super impressive. Hopefully we'll see them get in the 1 million point club before season's over. But make sure you guys are coming out each and every day from 12 to 1 to play a little bit of Twins Bingo.